that thing. Make sure we just getting them going. Make your points. Keep going.
We up? Like we gonna
Yeah,
Should
we
be.
up.
Okay.
We up.
Back over there.
Nah.
Yeah, it's up.
We up.
It might be by over there. It's over there.
Your black bag?
Yeah, you might grab it for me real quick. What's up?
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, as always, giving all praise, honor, and glory.
To Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh.
Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us truth, and peace, much love, and salutation as always into the for elect. Alright, Great Millstone Nashville out here once again. Another lesson through the spirit of power, how about Shema Shah, Lord's will. It be edifying to the elect. Just wanted to, put something on wax real quick. And what you had something to start with?
It was that Psalm 106 that Ayawab.
Yeah, the Psalms 106. We can go ahead and start there. And just go ahead and get into it. Get into the end all be all. Alright. Because ultimately we have to
You want me to pull it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop for sure.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
got something right after you.
This is Psalm 106 and verse 47. And it reads, Psalm 106 and 47. Save us, O Lord Yahweh, our power, and gather us from among the heathen, to give thanks unto thy holy name, and to triumph in thy praise.
Right. Somebody get that word for triumph. Essentially I believe is to overcome, to win. Alright, but it says, save us, O Lord, our power, and gather us from among the heathen. Alright, to give thanks unto thy holy name.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's what we, ultimately begging Yahweh Shema Shai, to do for us is to grant us salvation, man, to deliver us out of this wicked ass kingdom, Babylon the Great. Alright, because the end all be all, man, we need deliverance. We as a whole nation, the whole nation of Israel needs Yahweh Shai. 2/3 just don't realize it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that when they go on that soul searching journey and I wonder what's wrong with me. Why can't I get things right? You don't realize how much you need Yahweh Shai, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the Wadi Habba Shema Shai, because we have been open unto the grace, given that given this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, or wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, to know, hey, we need Yahweh Shai. That's the end all be all.
Mm-hmm.
The Alpha and Omega. He's the volume of the book.
Right.
It's all about Yahweh Shai, so we just continue to worship him. You got that word?
Yeah, this is, I had to, it was in another, it didn't pull it in that scripture,
Yeah.
but it's in a different scripture, Triumph. It says, it's age 5970, I believe it's Ilah Tazah, and it says to rejoice, to be joyful, to jump for joy.
Mm-hmm. To rejoice, all right, jump for joy. And it said to triumph in thy praise.
Mm-hmm.
All right, jumping for joy and the praise of Yahweh Shema Shai. Constant worship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these are things we looking forward to. Go ahead, bro.
This is Baruch 4, and I'm gonna start at 25 and read on down to 30. It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Yeah, so we're going to be, pretty soon, we're going to be treading over the enemy's necks. Who's the top enemy? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Pretty soon, that nigga's neck is going to be underneath our foot, man.
Right.
All right, and that's righteous. That's according to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
2 Thessalonians 1:6. It's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So we're not making these things up, and this isn't a basement doctrine. This is according to the scriptures that you Christians, so-called Christians, all right, read and listen to on a weekly basis, every Sunday and Wednesday. Because Wednesday is supposed to be Bible study. So my question is, what the fuck are y'all actually studying? Because you still don't know it.
Right.
You still ain't got it.
Right.
So that means y'all just congregating to just eat. Or just to, indulge in some bullshit.
Right.
Because brothers got class set up, you know what I'm saying, all across, Great Millstone. I'm speaking for Great Millstone. I can't speak for, IUIC, ISUPK. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't care. But, you know what I'm saying, brothers in Great Millstone, brothers got class set up, you know what I'm saying, at least once a week, to where we getting together and we, iron sharpening iron. We joke around and shit, but, hey, all right, well, let's go in, let's get into this breakdown. Let's get into this. But y'all been doing that for years, for ages. Wednesday, Bible study. Sunday school. What goes down in Sunday school?
Saturday.
Yeah, that too.
You know, the Saturday one.
The Sabbath school, because, that's the Friday. For the 7-day Adventists, my people come from that damn line.
Early as hell.
Some dumb shit.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Man, you hear me? Ain't nobody trying to do that. We don't even, now brothers in the spirit is different, but we don't even do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. We was just up to 3 a.m.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read that, you got some more?
Yeah, I had some more. I can read it back over if you want me to.
Read your last verse and then go ahead.
Alright, Baruch 4. Salaki. Baruch 4:29. For he that brought these plagues upon you, for he that had brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Yeah, the Most High ultimately, because we know the Most High, Yahweh Shemashai, is in control of all these things. All right, we disobeyed His word, so now we had to suffer the consequences from Him. But just as we suffer the consequences from Him, we're going to receive the blessings from Him as well, man. Okay, and when I say we, talking about the nation of Israel. Okay, you so-called blacks and American Latinos, because even you wicked niggas right now, all right, you're gonna inherit the kingdom through the, you're gonna come back through the loins of the elect. Man. All right, but the Most High is we're seeing that period to where we're getting ready to enter into our, our position of power. That was on that.
Second Ezra 16 and 67. Behold, God himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall God lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
Yeah. So if you leave off all that bullshit, ultimately the Most High is going to deliver you from everything, man. Putting off that old man. Okay? That's been harped on for, just the past week and some change. Brothers putting on videos going into essentially around the aspects of that. Alright, putting off that old man, leaving the things of the world to the world. Letting the dead bury the dead. Alright? If you don't understand letting the dead bury the dead, then it means you part of that congregation, man. The end all be all, we gotta put off all that wicked shit that we've been introduced to in this lifestyle growing up, and still, being enticed with. People still coming up to you with these odd ass, questions and things of that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because just because we coming to the truth doesn't mean that we're exempt from niggas still asking us to do wicked things.
Right.
That actually increases.
Man.
You know? You tell your old group of homeboys, yeah, I don't smoke no more. Now them niggas they didn't invite you as much before, but now you invited to every goddamn smoke session. There's one bitch that she ain't fuck with you back then, and now she won't fuck with you, but now she got a man, or now she trying to do a threesome or some other shit. This just be weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they bring it to you, and it's like, what you gonna do? So we gotta be mindful of those things, man. We gotta make sure we put those things away to remain pure in Yahweh Bashim Shai, to remain blameless. You got something, bro?
Nah,
Okay.
thought I did.
Was that it on that?
Yeah.
You got something?
This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel, be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord Yahweh hath taken away thy judgments, he hath cast out thine enemy. The King of Israel, even the Lord Yahweh, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil any more. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thine hands be slack. The Lord Yahweh thy power is the Lord Yahweh thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing.
Yeah. We're gonna be in a very good standing once we finally receive salvation, man. Which just shows you that the so-called the so-called Sioux, all right, in that land, the small hats, you know, the bottle cappers, all right, they're not the true people. Because they still got bullshit. They still got eternal affairs they got to deal with, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be dealing with any of those things in the kingdom of heaven. Worrying about another country taking us out. Why? We're supposed to have spiritual power, ain't we? Where that godly body at, nigga? You know? They don't have any of those things, man. So that's how you know them are not the true people. Hey, but they said we gonna win. All right, and the Most High ultimately, and he gonna come deliver us, man. He's a man of his word. So we have to hold on to that. We have to have faith in that. If you don't have faith, if you don't believe that the Most High is gonna deliver you, he's not gonna deliver you. Because you don't believe. That's it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What's that say? Let's see if I can find it. You can grab that, but there's another one I'm looking for. It's in the Apocrypha. I believe it's Ecclesiastes. Yup. Sirach 2. I'll get verse 10, but I'm jump down to the point. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, it was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And the answer is none, man. Anybody that called upon Yahweh Shema Shai in truth and sincerity, all right, the men of the Lord that you read about in the scriptures, they were never left to just, you know, die and be of, you know, just be through. You know, this is it. It's my judgment. Like, no, it was a purpose behind all of it. So jumping down, verse 13, go unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. So if you don't have faith that the Most High is going to deliver you, you're not going to be delivered. It's just that simple, man.
The scripture saying, without faith it's impossible to please him.
Yeah. How you going to please the Most High with no faith? You got to have some type of, which you mentioned it, the grain of the mustard seed. You know, that's all Yahweh Shema Shai is really asking for. The grain of a mustard seed. I keep mustard seed in my cabinet, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get the cookies sometimes. You see that motherfucker, pour one out,
Small
Yeah.
as hell.
This all Yahweh Shema Shah want.
Mhm.
This, and the sad part is, a lot of Jake don't got it.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that.
A lot of Jake don't got it. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning,
Right.
that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope."
Yeah. These words written in paper for their faithful and true. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures, man. Can you read that again?
Yeah, Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Right, written for our learning. Okay. So it's very wise to take counsel of the words that you're reading that are written by these ancient men. The men of the ancient days, men of Yahweh Shema Shah. These are men of great caliber. These are men that had a full devoted heart towards Yahweh Shema Shah. And as we brought out in that Sirach 2:10, they were never led astray. They were never cast off. They were never left behind. They were always taken care of in any situation. Now you look at, the problem is Jacob look at the death of some of the prophets and perceive that to be, the Most High's not dealing. Nah, that's just that brother lot, man.
Mhm.
This is what it is.
It's really the show.
His ways, it's like his ways are beyond our ways. His thoughts beyond our thoughts. Why was a man of the Lord sawed in half? I don't know. He had faith. I can tell you that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that's the example of how great their faith was. You don't
Right.
look at it and be like, "What, man,
Damn, he
yeah,
died. That was
yeah."
fucked up. No,
nigga, look
it
at
looks
the
at
bigger picture.
you look at it as he had faith. He had so much faith that he was willing to be sawed in half for that. Because the end all be all is a lot of niggas. They gonna goddamn. They ain't even gonna have to see the needle that they use to insert the chip. They just gonna hear the word. You gotta take it. Oh, okay, fine. One threat, and that's gonna be it for them.
And if I may add, back to Esau Edom, he pushed on our people to be faithless. When you die, it's it. That's why they push that vibration of YOLO. Drink that one song motto, YOLO. You only live once. So people think when it comes to death, it's over with. But nah, that's why you have the faith and the prophets of old. They understand. Hey, shit.
They all understood reincarnation. They all understood that you come back. They knew what the hell was going on and what wasn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1-3, directly for what you said. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Yeah. So they're going from from men, men of the earth. When they see like I said, certain men of the Lord and how they die or when they die, like damn, oh yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's it for that nigga. You ain't seen the bigger picture, man. He died in his faith. He died believing, that the end all be all was that the Most High is in control and he's gonna take care of the situation. And I'll be rewarded. So we have to apply that same mindset now, especially now in the end days. When they present you with that, it's either chip or guillotine, family or guillotine, or whatever the case may be. Hey, you just gotta be ready to goddamn, where the guillotine at?
You gotta bite the bullet.
Where's the guillotine at? And how quick can you make this thing? Because you're gonna be in the flesh, and I've been harping on this the past couple of videos, man. Satan is gonna always try to make a play on your flesh, man. He's gonna always try to make a play on your flesh. Because, this flesh is weak. What it said, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Goddamn, I'm about to die. Shit.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
You're not gonna instantly die.
But that's the thing, your flesh is going to be thinking about the pain and the suffering and all those things. But your spirit, at the end all be all, if you're the Lord, the men of the Lord, that number, your spirit's going to be like, hey, this is it. finally out.
It's like when you at a race, you see that finish line,
Mm-hmm.
in the minds of the elect, like the brother going into the they're gonna be like, you know, fuck man, I'm gonna die. But really, at that time, we got to go through that. We know what the prophecies speak about. You know what I'm saying? Revelation 24. Hey, that's the finish line. You didn't take the ship. That's the fucking finish line. Then after that, it's the everlasting glory. Out of these fucking dirty bodies, these bodies that's chains of darkness. That's it.
Yep.
So just take that shit.
Regardless, it's death.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the chip and you're gonna die, or not take it and die. You might as well do it for a good cause.
Man, make it worth it.
Yeah, it's like that. Because I've thought about that before too, and I've said it before. You know, regardless, it's death. Regardless, you're dying. You know, if it's your life.
You
Yeah.
came this far, bro. Look at all the stuff our forefathers went through. You know, no, you know, do what they did. You know, you always, you know, when the truth, you know that scriptures, you know, basically a son would do what his father did as a job. You know, hey, my father was a carpenter. Most likely, I'm gonna do what my father's profession is. Well, we see what our righteous forefathers went through. Don't you want to follow in that lot too? Hey, they were all put to death for Yahweh Shemel. I want to go. If I got to, hey, I go through that.
But
You
I'm
know
willing.
what I'm saying?
Like
Yeah.
I said, if I have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not, you know.
because not everybody.
Nobody look. I mean, you know, people receive. We're not bugged out. Nobody looks forward. I can't wait to die. You know, you yelling. You know, you running towards the guillotine. Ah! No, bro. You gonna be hurt. All right, you in the flesh. You gonna be hurt. We don't want to go through these things, but we, according to the scriptures, because as I said, they're written in paper for they are faithful and true. We know that some men are going to have to take part of this. The kicker is we don't know who the fuck gonna take part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So now everybody has to be on eggshells. As if, am I gonna take part of this? Am I willing to take part of this? Am I ready to take part of this? These are mindsets that the men of the Lord have all built up. Because the end all be all, everybody's not gonna go through that. But you don't want to be that brother to where, oh yeah, nah, yeah, you know, yeah, I got faith, man. Most I ain't gonna die. I ain't gonna die. And then you get put in that position to where you possibly die, and you fold. Cause you could have been right. You wasn't gonna die. A lot of brothers, they might be put in a position to die, and then you get a brother to just swoop in on some, you know, that Black Adam shit. He just fucked the whole shit up, and then he get your ass up out of there, or you get spiritual powers and you get your ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You get put in the guillotine, and the shit just break. They can't function no more. Now everybody just, you know, trying to get your ass. You able to escape. You on the way to there, and the one guard, you know, they always got one guard leading you to that shit, to the execution. That one guard take a right, you know what I'm saying, versus just keep going straight and taking that left, and he unlock your shit. Hey, get the fuck up out of here. You don't know what the hell can happen. And nothing's far-fetched from the Lord, man. So everything that I was mentioning, it's possible.
It says that in the book of Luke, the first chapter, when Yahweh Shemel Shai, nothing is impossible.
Yeah,
So,
it's possible, man. You know? See it in the fucking movies. You know this nigga supposed to be dead. He keep getting out of it. Somehow, some way. Who's just reading?
Malachi.
Was that on that?
What?
I don't think it was.
He read something. Damn,
That
I think
seemed
I
like
was
a minute ago,
Salaki.
though.
I
Nah,
was
yeah,
reading like
it
a while
was
ago.
reading.
My bad.
But
Salaki.
if whoever ain't got, if they was done, then go ahead.
That was a song.
Damn.
That was
Okay,
the
yeah.
last, that was the
Yeah,
last
okay,
one you
yeah.
read?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, that felt cool.
what was it that Romans 15 I had? I think I had the Romans 15.
Nah, that was you. But you
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
that then.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah, you know,
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, that's why I was like, ooh. But go ahead.
I got two in the same chapter.
Con.
Psalms 118 and 6.
We'll get some closer ones. Get the other one cranked up.
The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is on my side, and I will not fear what can man do unto me.
That's it. What can man do unto me? We're not gonna fear what men can do unto us. what does it say? Fear not them.
Fear not them that kill the body. It's
Right,
Matthew
which are able
10.
to kill the body. All right, but fear him which is able to kill both body and soul in hell. Rough paraphrasing. Who's able to do that? To kill your body and you know, or your body and soul in hell, man. How about Shema Shai?
Yep.
Esau, Edom, all he can do is torture you and kill you. That's it. And exactly, if he's given that measure, every man is given a certain measure, man. What did it say? Was that Yahushua that said that? Basically, what you're allowed. Let me see if I can find it. Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 118:14. The Lord is my strength and song, and has become my salvation. That's just, you playing upon tables. It's just self-explanatory. You know, we came into the truth. We got Yahweh Shemel Shai. He's our, as the scriptures say in Psalms 91, he's our shield and buckler. You know, the Lord's gonna, even if we gotta die, man, the Lord got us. You know, it's the righteous death is better than a damn 2/3 or heathen death. You know, you may not even feel the shit. You know, it could be that simple, like slicing bread. You know how quickly you know when you cut bread, just a quick, you know, may not feel it, or it's really just testing your faith, man. That's really what it is. Like brother said, it can die, or not die. It can stop. It cannot work. It can jam. A brother can come out of nowhere with spiritual power. You can get spiritual power. You know, a guard can just stop it in midway and just tell you to get out of there. Sergeant Jordan, what are you doing? Let him go. You know, anything can play out. We got Yahweh by Shemal Shai. You know, he's our strength and song. He's part of the salvation, man. You know, that was on that.
I got something.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Going into what y'all said about enduring, seeing about our forefathers and everything, as well as what Yahweh Shai went through. It says in Isaiah 54 that his visage was marred more than any man. Like I was listening to GMS Charlotte, and they was going into Emmett Till, and how bad Emmett Till was. Yahweh Shai went through worse than that.
Yeah.
So this is just looking at our forefathers of old and endured. So this is Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
I mean, add Salakia, the scriptures say, your servant isn't greater than his Lord.
Right.
You know, they persecute me, they'll persecute you also. So the Lord's literally telling us, hey, you're gonna be persecuted like how it was me. Now they ain't about to put you up on the cross like how I went through, but you're gonna be persecuted. Right. You know, you're gonna be going through stuff. You're gonna be called names. You're gonna be told this. You're gonna be falsely accused, so on and so forth. Because that's what happened to Yahweh Shai. He was falsely accused. He was doing this. He was doing that. And it's like, bro, none of that happened. You know, he was blameless. You know, but hey, it was what the Heavenly Father had set up.
Right.
You know, and when it's come following Yahweh Shemal Shai, hey, there's a strong possibility. It can play out two ways. It's 50-50. It's a strong possibility you can be put to death, or there's a strong possibility it might not. It just play out. It just depends on your lot, man. You know? But, like I said, you may not die, but you got to have your mind set up to where if you do have to be put to death, you're like, you can just take it on the chin. You can just bite the bullet. Fuck it. Have that fucking mentality. You know? That's why we say, starting from the apostles and elders, to prep your mind for that, man. You know?
Right.
There ain't nothing that you can physically do. But prep your mind. Pray. There's a prayer when it goes into brothers have it, but to endure into that time, when the RFID chip is presented, the hour of temptation. Have you be able to endure that? Okay? Asking the Lord to constantly throw that prayer up, that's prepping your mind.
And it said the Lord is the author and the finisher.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So really, us determining who will make it is of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, we don't know if we're gonna be the ones that make it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're beheaded, you know, for the Lord and so on and so forth, we don't know. So, like the brother that went into dealing with faith, you gotta have faith. The Lord is the finisher of the story. He's the author and the finisher of the story. This is his story. So whatever the enemy's gonna do to us or attempt to do to us, that's of Yahweh Shema. That's the Lord testing us.
Yeah, the Lord's in control. He's playing both playing fields. So you're like, oh, Esau, Edom. Well, the Lord said it for Esau to kick down your door. You know, the Lord's like, what you gonna do? You gonna hold your integrity? You know, are you gonna fold once Esau got a goddamn gun all up in your face, threatening you, throwing you in a FEMA camp, throwing you in prison, so on and so forth? What you gonna do?
Yep, you was talking big, you know, when the shit didn't hit the fan. You trusted in me, you believed in me. Now what you gonna do when the pressure is applied?
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of things falling out now. The pressure is lightly applied.
Right.
Just imagine when that real pressure. You know,
Real fire.
Yeah.
When you in the middle of this shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Got it, appreciate it. Brother, I think we close on this.
I got one more verse.
Alright, damn. Yeah, I'll grab this then real quick. Y'all must got it. This is what I was referencing to earlier. John 19:9. And went again into the judgment hall and saith unto Yahushua, whence art thou? But Yahushua gave him no answer. Then said Pilate unto him, speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee and have power to release thee? And you know, Esau, especially with the men of the Lord, he's gonna have that same mindset.
Right.
You know, I'm in control of you, nigga. You know, I arrested you. Look, you need to be, you know what I'm saying? You need to be dealing with me.
Right.
But listen how cold the Lord is. Yahushua answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee have the greatest sin. So, all that, you know, whatever position we get put into, we have to remember that this is coming from the heavens, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Most High ordained this to happen. So, don't let, you know, especially, you know, because Esau gonna get to talking that trash shit. Yeah, I finally got y'all.
Right.
You know, days morning in hand.
I got you,
saved my
niggas.
brother Jacob. I finally got to him. You know, after all these years, that one nigga in the movie, he could, you know, he come up decrepit as hell. He got that big ass long jacket on. That shit got holes in it.
The chocolate guy from SpongeBob. Now that I finally got you.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's what we gonna have to deal with,
I
man.
got you right where I want you.
But that's the mindset we need to be in. You know, thou sayest,
Right.
you ain't got no power, nigga.
Right.
That's cold. Thou sayest, what? Oh, they was mad. They was heated. You know this piss.
They
The fuck?
can say that he had marveled. You know, even when he ain't say a word. You know, it's like, don't you know what everybody's saying that you did? Lord didn't say nothing. He said that he marveled at it. I think
It's like, what is there to say?
He's probably expecting him to freak out.
Man,
He's
Yes.
about to get put on the cross for no reason.
But the apostles and elders spoke about that, you know, just going into just being, you know, being blameless, bro. Just like, bro, the end all be all. Oh, matter of fact, being blameless, but really what they were saying, that's what I actually was mentioning. I think it was Pascal Gabar. He did a video on it. Bro, we don't have to defend ourselves. You know, we don't have to defend ourselves against, you know, the likes of vocab and all these other Christians. We know what we know through the Spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shah. We know that to be true.
Right.
We don't have to defend ourselves and be in a defense mechanism and try to fight. But we defend the gospel. But outside of that, we don't have to prove ourselves to be right. You know, so you get into that court or you get presented before them judges. It is what it is. I mean, shit, you know.
You not notice that you are now labeled a terrorist? It's like, okay. We already knew this was gonna happen, bro. This ain't no surprise to us.
You know, I done heard this shit before. why would you go on the stand and just get to testifying? Well, in my defense, no, we're not. That's not our role.
Right.
That nigga's on trial.
Yeah.
Esau's on trial. We're not on trial.
Right.
We done had our trial. We done got our sentence. We did our time.
He's the one that's
Nigga, you on trial. You fucked up.
Yeah.
So now the men of the Lord got your ass. We got the is it 12 in the jury?
I don't know.
I believe it's 12.
I think it's like 12. Sometimes like
I believe it's 12. 10 or 12. Alright? But we're in the jury. We decide if you guilty or not, nigga. And then you got the rest of the men of the Lord as witnesses.
6 in the district court and 12 in the circuit court.
Well, we in the circuit court, goddammit.
Yeah, probably would be because it's more serious.
Yeah, the circuit courts are more serious. 6 is for just some random niggas stealing Skittles. Yeah, we don't need that many niggas. Is he guilty or not?
12 in a criminal case.
Yeah.
The biggest criminal case known to man.
Right.
This nigga is wicked.
The biggest thief.
12 tribes testifying.
Exactly.
Right.
Spirit select.
You know, got the witnesses, man. 12 witnesses. We here. So you on trial, man. So we don't need to be in that spirit of trying to defend ourselves against this nigga. Fuck that
The
shit.
scripture said 2 southern and northern kingdom. 2
Right. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. You know?
He's only acting like that because he already knows what's up. He's running out of time. That's why he's freaking out.
He fucking through, man.
That's why he's trying to push his NWO. That's what he's gonna label us as terrorists. He's the one that's gonna point the finger and make it look like he's not the bad guy, so he can get a one up on the Lord. No, nigga, the Lord already had it set up for you to act like that. You've already been programmed. We've all been programmed. You know. But you got it, Esau. You think you got everything on lock. We'll
Yeah,
see.
go ahead, then, nigga.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
Go
nobody,
on with your bad self.
ain't nobody hating on you in the sense of like, oh, are you doing this? No, we know why you're doing it. Go ahead. Because when you do that, your house ain't gonna pull up and get on that ass.
Right.
And it ain't gonna matter anymore when that happens. Whether you can kill all the brothers, you can throw all of us in jail, you can take our wives away, you can take the kids, whatever. When your house pulls up, nigga, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for your ass.
And ultimately, you know he's not going to win at all because it's not, for one, it's not written.
Right.
But it's not, you know, it just speaks about, it says those that were beheaded. But it's not saying all.
Right.
So either way, nigga, you lose. There's going to still be men out there that are standing firm.
the scripture said that some that haven't tasted death.
Yeah.
How's
Yeah,
that
we
work out?
born and haven't tasted death.
Yeah, how's that work out? You got men that's on the earth right now, and from the time that they was born, 80 something, 83, 90, 94, 97, you know, 98, you know what I'm saying? You know, hell, 2000,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? 2002, you know what I'm saying? 1960. 1950, like, you got men that ain't gonna taste death. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that it is written that this nigga ain't gonna get everybody. And if he gets you, that don't mean you going.
Right.
Just keep the faith. All the whole time, if you get captured, Most High gonna deliver. And if you don't deliver, well, this is my lot. Call all y'all bunch in my shot. I got a first class ticket on the cherry.
Right.
And that means I'm gonna come back and kick all y'all niggas ass.
Hurry up and do it, nigga. Fuck all that.
That nigga Esau asked you any last words? Get ready, nigga. Boom. 3 words. That's it. I ain't nothing else to talk about.
Nigga, you're done.
Get ready. I ain't even gonna say nigga. Get ready. Nope. You know what? God. You know, then when they about to call all y'all Bashar Mashah. That's actually your last words.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Call all y'all Bashar Mashah. Ain't nothing else to say. If they ask you for your last words, call all y'all Bashar Mashah. You want to eat my shit. The fuck is that? Switch on that nigga. You know, like, they gonna be mad. Kill him. Right, you know.
They be raising and shit,
Oh
yelling.
no. Hey, that's the end all be all. Go ahead, Malik.
Psalms 37 and 37 to 40. It says, mark, which Hebrew is shamar, which means observe or take heed of. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace.
Yeah.
But the transgressors shall be destroyed together, the end of the wicked shall be cut off.
Yeah, the end of the wicked, the end all be all of the wicked, all right, the so-called white man and his followers, this is all gonna be cut off. You 2/3 niggas included, you gonna be cut off.
Yep.
That's why I don't trip about Jake. Nigga won't walk up, talk shit at the camp, do all the shit. One day you're no longer gonna be breathing. That helps me sleep at night. You know, if you ever have trouble sleeping, just think about all the wicked niggas that's gonna be destroyed. One day, that nigga Jacob Rothschild is not gonna be breathing no more. Oh, that's
He's gonna be
great.
breathing.
Huh?
He's gonna be working.
Right, right.
He's not gonna be
it's
talking.
two things. It's two things. Really, for the elites, they gonna be working, actually working, physical work.
He'd rather be dead.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the niggas that you just, it's like that nigga just need to go. Them niggas gonna actually be gone. That's the two things that can help you sleep at night, man. You know.
Instead of thinking about lambs, think about niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas dying, one
No.
nigga, two.
Right. One Edomite,
Right.
two Edomite. For me, one more bite, two more bite, three more bite. Get them niggas out of here, man. Go ahead.
But the salvation of the righteous is of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He is their strength in the time of trouble.
Yeah.
And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him.
Right. Because they trust in him. So I said, warn to you that is faint-hearted.
Yep.
What will you do when the Lord visits you, man? Or we paraphrasing. 2nd Ezra 16. Was it 70 something? The guiding them to keep his commandments.
Second is, I think it's 74 or 75.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He's the guiding them to keep his, the guide of them that keep his commandments and precepts. You know? Let not your sins weigh you down. Hey, the end all be all is the Most High is going to deliver us, man. All right, Lord willing, we're part of the number, but we keep saying us and we because we have faith in those things, man. We're doing the works that the scriptures speak about. The scriptures speak about a select group of men doing certain things pertaining to the Lord. Are you not doing those certain things? If you're doing those certain things, you got a better chance than that nigga at Walmart. You know? And that's real talk, bro. We gotta be mindful of that shit. We got a way better chance than you know your coworkers. Yeah, Keisha.
And have confidence, man.
Yeah.
You know, believe you're doing something that's
You
really
know, speak
fighting
that,
for.
speak that in existence, man.
You know, have confidence, believe what you're doing.
You
You
spoke
know?
that raisin in existence, nigga. Shit. Let's speak this into existence. Let's get it up. Let's get the fuck up out of here. But brothers, anything else? We're going to wrap it up, man. Lord's will. This is Edifying to the elect. Before we close once again, giving all praise and the glory.
To Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakadash.
Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught us truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Hey, to the next one, Shalom, blah, blah, blah.
Shalom. Shalom. Blah, blah, blah.